everyone, this is Neha Malik and you are watching me here on English with Neha Malik YouTube channel. I hope you can see me, hear me properly. Let me meet all my students. Have they come? Okay, Dipanshu is here. Good evening, Dipanshu. How are you? Who else? I can see Jitin Gopal is here. Ashish Nautiyal, good evening. Bunty Sharma is here. Ishant Madhav, good evening. Aryam Gupta is here. Good evening, Aryam. Quickly share the video with other students also so that they can also join. We have very important session. All our sessions are very important. Okay. So I advise each and every one of you to connect more students. 14th April 2022 is day today. Happy Baisakhi and today's Ambedkar Jayanti also. So wish you all happy Baisakhi and Jayanti. Okay, so what we have special today? 401 synonyms. Yes, these we have been running since March, and tomorrow will be the last class of synonyms. Got my point? Today we will complete 25 questions, not 30. Today we will complete 25 questions, and tomorrow we will complete 50 questions. So 50 plus 25, 75 were left, and 75 we will complete soon. So tomorrow is the last class, and that class we will conduct in the morning. I will update you about the timings, but yes, we are very sure that we will complete the entire synonyms tomorrow morning. Okay. Everybody can see me, hear me properly. Good evening, keep joining. Okay, shall we start? Just show the thumbs up sign for all your Josh. Sharing done? Great, Bunty. Okay, let's start then. And all the best. Here is the first question. Complacent. Come on. Dipanshu with option D. Any other? Okay, Aryam with option B. Shagufta with option D. Ashu Mathur with option D. Sai Harinath has also joined. Okay. Good evening, Shagufta. Jitin Gopal with option D. Ashish Nautiyal with option D. The correct answer is D. D is absolutely correct. Great. I am really surprised that you all answered it correctly. How can you remember this word? Okay. Let's break into two words. Company, placement. Complacement. So if you get any placement in any reputed company, you will feel satisfied, satiable, confident. Okay, so smug is something, satisfaction. So answer is D. What is the meaning of reminiscence? Reminiscence, that remind you of something. That remind you of something. We have a similar kind of word which is renaissance, but that's different. Usually, even I got confused earlier. Reminiscence and renaissance, they are different. Renaissance means kind of punarjagran, revival of something. Okay, renew or rebirth. Rebirth is what? Renaissance. And reminiscence, in which we have R-E-M-I, remind, that remind you of something. Rejoicing, happiness, cheerfulness, you are rejoicing. Okay, you are somewhere like partying and all. Metaphor, this is kind of figure of speech. In your 10th, 11th, 12th, 9th class, okay, identify the figure of speech. Like in Hindi, we have alankar. In English, we have figure of speech. So in Hindi, we call it Rupak Alankar. Okay, raining, cats and dogs. Raining cats and dogs. So here, what kind of figure of speech it is? Metaphor. We are directly comparing to that. without using like, without using as. Got my point? So answer was D. Next question. Okay, Ranjit with option C, Rupinder with option C. Any other person I can see? Bunty with option C, Jitin Gopal with option C, Sai Harinath, Aryam, Shagufta, Ashu, Ayush Mishra with option C. Okay, Ayush, one day to go. Okay, Aditi has birthday tomorrow. Ashu with option C. I can see many people opting C, and C is absolutely correct. Yes. Flourish. How can you remember this word? You all already knew this. That's great. But if anybody wants to remember it, let's break. Flower, reddish. When flower blossom, when it blossom, it becomes red. So flower, when reddish, it flourish, it thrive. Okay, falna, foolna. Extract, extract of juices. Okay, किसी चीज को छानना, उसे निचोड़ना, that is what? Extract. Histrionic is something dramatic. Dramatic. Personification, when you attribute the person qualities to non-living things. Personification. Next. Anemical, we have just discussed recently. Anemical. If you remember the mnemonic of Michael Jackson, Ashu with option A, Jitin with option A. Okay, I can see many people opting for A. Dipanshu with option A, Ranjit, Ayush Mishra, Bunty Sharma, Sai Harinath, Jitin Gopal, Sandhya. I can see many people opting A. Okay, Sandhya, you were asking me to conduct a marathon now. So tomorrow is kind of mini marathon of 50 synonyms. Okay, you asked me to have a marathon before 15th. Okay, so tomorrow is 15th, so not before 15th. I fulfilled that promise. Lekin kal hai mini marathon of 50 questions. Anemical is hostile. Michael Jackson had many haters as compared to many fans. Hostile, bitter, hypocritic, you understand. Coir, the outer part, the tough part. Core, shell. Not core. Core is different and shell is different. The tough shell, hard part of coconut. Tomorrow morning, Jitin, morning. Yes. Venerable. Dipanshu with option C. Any other person? Rupinder Sandhu with option C. Bunty with option C. Okay. Jitin Gopal, Aryam Gupta with option C. Bunty, Ayush, Ashish Nautiyal, Komal Yadav. Okay. Many people opted C, and C is absolutely correct. There is one word which is vulnerable. What does that mean? Vulnerable. And it is venerable. Sound like same, but obviously spelling different, so meaning is also different. Vulnerable. Easy to what? If anybody is vulnerable in nature, in behavior, so it means, yes, fragile, easy to attack, easy to break, जिस पे आसानी से आक्रमण किया जा सके, जिसे आसानी से तोड़ा जा सके. Okay, any person to whom you can easily break into emotions. Vulnerable. Okay. Earlier, many decades ago, women character in society was considered vulnerable. but today the scenario is exactly different. Okay, so and this is a different word, venerable, esteemed. How can you understand, or how can you remember, how can you memorize this? Okay, very able, very able, VE. Okay, able. If a person is very able to do something, he must be respected. Okay, so quorum, that minimum part or minimum attendance we require, quorum. Sacrilege, violation of some religious place or religious book. Sacrilege, long-winded, that's easy. Incessant. Yes, Rupinder Sandhu. Venerable is honorable. Ashwani, namaste. Yes, Sai. That latter word, weakness, vulnerable. Got it. Incessant. Come on. Bunty with option C. Bunty, तुम्हारा पेपर कब है? Arya with option B, Dipanshu with option C, any other person? बताओ भाई जल्दी जल्दी. Sujit Kumar Chaudhary with option C. Ashu Madhur wants to skip this. Okay, Sandhya with option C. Okay. Rash, careless. Okay, parable is we can say gambling, gamble. No. That is different. I'm really sorry. That is parlay, gamble. And parable is that a story which in the end gives you some moral story. Parable. Okay, that's different. Persistent is the correct answer. Okay, now okay, what does that mean? It has two meanings. If it is only says, that means is text. Okay, and if I add ATION, cessation, stoppage. Okay, only this word is text. Okay, and if I add ATION, cessation, it becomes stoppage. Okay, and when I add IN to it, here it becomes negative, that you can't stop, that is going on. Answer is A. Incessant raining, लगातार बारिश. Got my point? Just show the thumbs up sign. How can you remember this word? That Texas nowadays incessant, लगातार लगाए जा रहे हैं. कभी कोई टेक्स्ट आ जाता है, कभी कोई टेक्स्ट आ जाता है. ठीक है? So that you can't stop. Great. Next. Jeopardy. Rupinder, it's kind of a story, like fable, parable, kind of that. बंटी ने अपना पेपर बताया नहीं बताया कब है? ओके, ऑन 21st को ही रंजीत का है. Ashwani with option B. Okay, B for boss. Jitin with option B. Ashu with option B. Okay, parallel. Sujit Kumar Chaudhary has said it should be parallel. Okay, jeopardy, fragrance. No, parable we have just discussed. As far as I am able to remember, parable is something like fable. छोटा मोटा कोई किस्सा कहानी सुनाना जिससे कोई शिक्षा मिले. जितना मुझे याद आ रहा है कि parable वही है. ठीक है? Anecdote is only and only किस्सा. Okay, that is something true. True incident. Short true story. Anecdote. चलो एक किस्सा सुनाता हूँ. एक वाक्या सुनाता हूँ. Okay, that is kind of anecdote. So Peril is something that we are left with, and that is what? Danger. Okay, how can you remember this word? Let's pronounce it geo. Let's pronounce it geo. Okay, jeopardy, geo, because some people pronounce it jeopardy, but the correct pronunciation is jeopardy. Most of the people pronounce it geo. Geo. Okay, when it entered the market, so everybody was very happy. Free SIM, free recharge, free calling, free messages. And after that, Jio users got a जोर का झटका high जोरों से लगा. Okay, then the sudden increase in Jio SIM prices. Okay, in Jio recharge. And only because of that, only because of Jio, we are facing so many or higher charges of recharge. You can see Airtel has copied it. Okay, so the market has become quite tough, quite competitive. So only because of this Jio, nowadays we are facing jeopardy, danger. The recharge prices have become like they have just boosted up. Okay. Okay, so the discussion was, I think, very long enough. Next. Okay, Shagufta with option A, Jitin with option A, Dipanshu with option A, Arya with option A. Okay, Komal with option A. Okay, Bunty. Rupinder, Dipanshu with option A for आम. यार आम का सीजन आ रहा है. Bunty with option A. Okay, the correct answer is yes. You all are correct. Correct answer is A. Have I written any mnemonic here? I think. Okay, yes. When you every time say no to person, okay, no, I'm not interested in your plan, I'm not interested in your idea, I'm not interested in going with you, okay, you consider that person mini, small. When you every time say no to every person, you consider them mini. So no mini, ignore mini. Okay, disgrace. You can say disrespect. Okay, right now I am unable to food and limbo we have already discussed in some other sessions in 401 only. We have discussed both the words, but right now I am unable to recall them. I am really sorry. Okay, answer is A. Loyal. Limbo and afoot. Aryam with option D. Okay. Ayush with option D. Bunty with option D. Sarita Sharma with option D. Ashwani, Bunty, Shagufta, Ashwani, Jitin Gopal, Ashu, Rishabh. Okay. Ashwani Shah, Deepak Kumar with option D. Ayush with option. Okay. Deepak, when is your CGL exam? Ashu with option D. Deepak Kumar with option D. Rupinder Sandhu. Yes. Loyal, fidel, devoted. Narrative, you understand. Anomaly is deviation. Armistice, when you put an end to war. Okay, जब आप when you announce that war now has stopped. Armistice, put an end to war. And anomaly is deviation. One is alimony. That is different. Allowance given to wife or husband after separation. Alimony. Okay, and anomaly is how you deviated from your path. Anomaly. Narrative, you understand. Incredible. Okay, Deepak. Okay, Shagufta. Only today you read that. Okay, thank you, Rupinder. Non-existence, fictitious, limbo. Okay, Ashwani with option A, Sai with option A, Jitin with option A. 19th third shift is also, I think Sai Harinath has also exam on the same shift. Okay, Jitin And Dipanshu has exam on 19th, second shift. Okay, Komal with option A, Jitin with option A. Many people opted A and A is absolutely correct. Incredible India. Okay, second shift कोई है? अच्छा ठीक है. Dwarf is something comparatively smaller in size. And this also we have done so many times. Veer. I think let me recall it. Right now I don't able to recall it. Antagonist, somebody who is opposing. Antagonist. Aloof. Sure, Shagufta. Veer is deviate. VEER. Okay, Deepak with option D, Shagufta with option D, Deepak Kumar with option D, Jitin with option D. Yes, Incredible India, Atulya Bharat. Okay. Aloof is something detached. Apostate, a person who abandons his faith. Okay, apostate. Agenda, you understand. Coronation is the ceremony where you make some king or queen. Coronation, Raj Tilak. Exasperate. Okay, Rupinder. Yes, coronation is Taj Poshi. Rupinder with option A, Ayush with option A, Sai Harinand with option A, Ariyam, Jitin, okay, A for Arm, A for Ariyam, Ayush with option A, Bunty with option A, Ashu Madhur with option A, and A is absolutely correct. We have discussed so many times that annoyed, angry, vexed, exasperated. When there is person with, she is annoyed with her brother, okay? And when there is something, not person, add, okay? So they have same meaning. Annoyed, angry, vexed, exasperated, they have same meaning. The feeling of irritation, infuriate, gussa dilana, bhadkana. Answer is E. Okay, wait. How can you remember? Memento, you understand? Again, that reminds you of your achievement. Memento. School students usually get that. Memento. Congruent triangles, secluded, isolated. Okay. When you completely separate your ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend, okay, when, like, often they call you back. Okay, once you get detached, then also your ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend, they keep calling you. Now Dipanshu will react, ma'am, kabhi girlfriend rahi nahi to pata hi nahi, to ex kya? Dipanshu always replies in the same tone कि मैं पता नहीं हमें तो कैसा experience होता है. Okay, so when two people got separated and the person who had some fault, he keeps calling you, she keeps calling you back. But if you actually separate your ex from your life, then ex start feeling annoyed, infuriated. Okay, that's how you can remember it. Okay, Ashu. Cutie Dipanshu. Jitin with option C. Deepak with option C. Bunty with option C. Ishant, Madhav, Ranjit, they are not responding. Ishant Madhav is here or not? Bunty with option C. Sarita with option C. Komal Yadav with option C. Okay, Ashu Mathur, Sandhya Rajput. Yes, protagonist is kind of leader. Yeah. We pronounced it fine, I guess. Okay. I guess how we pronounce it, fine, fen, something like that. So nowadays, when you ask someone, na, hey, how are you? How's your life going on? So the person is, yeah, it's fine, everything is fine. But somewhere everyone is pretending. Nobody is actually happy in his or her life. So when you too much says this thing, I'm fine, I'm completely okay. So you are pretending, showing off, pretense. Okay, so rest of the words are easy. Next. Intensify. Okay, Jitin, there is raining. Sai with option D, Rupinder with option D, Ayush with option D, D for Deep. Okay. Rishabh with option D, Ayush Mishra with option D, Deepak Kumar with option D. Intensify we have already done. The exactly same. Strengthen, fatal, deadly, taxonomy, nomenclature, taxidermy. Dermy is related to skin, classification according to skin, according to classification of animals, something like that. Or act of preserving skin, taxidermy. Related to skin, yeah. Efficacious. Okay, Jitin. You are from Kerala, but you know Hindi very well. Efficacious. Bunty is so full in Josh. Bunty now wants to learn Tamil, I guess. Tamil or Telugu? Jitin, in Kerala, what do we use much? Like Tamil or Telugu? Okay. Sarita with option D, Shagufta with option D. Yes, efficacious is something effective. Okay, and this is Pali, not Parley. This means discussion. Okay, Malayalam. In Kerala, it is Malayalam. Okay. And Tamil and Telugu in, I guess, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Okay. So, answer is D. How can you remember efficacious, efficient? Till here, it looks like the spelling is efficient. So, efficient is productive, effective. This we call Pali, discussion. And this we call parlay, gambling, gambit. Okay, trick, strategy. Bakery, you understand. Q, you understand. Big while. Okay, Jitin. Rupinder with option A. Jitin, what you have written? Is it your name? Okay, Aryam with option A, Bunty with option A, Dipanshu with option E. Ashu, Dipanshu, Rishabh, okay, Dipanshu, Jitin, Aryam, Ayush Mishra. Yes, many people are opting A, Deepak with option B, Sarita with option A. The correct answer is A, deceive. Beguile. How can you remember this? Maybe I have written some mnemonic, maybe. Okay, yeah. I didn't find any mnemonic. So I just remembered Dipanshu. Dipanshu is from Bihar, I guess. Shagufta is also from Bihar. So there is in Bihar there is some village Begusarai. Okay, so Begusarai people are very beguile, very naive, very gullible. Okay, credulous. Okay, Amit Anand. Bunty, you are from Begusarai. Kuch bhi Bunty. You are from Bengal. Every time you are at Howrah railway station. Samastipur, Begusarai. Okay. So, answer is A. misfortune, bad luck. Besiege, surround a place with armed forces. Besiege, gherabandi. Blasphemy, to say irreverent, disrespectful things to a sacred place, to a religious place, when you say bad things about. Blasphemy. Deference. Okay, Jitin, now I got it. Okay, your native place is Begusarai and you are there in Bengal for some study, I guess. For your studies, right? When I was teaching offline, most of my students were from Bihar. And on second, from Haryana. Okay, on third, from UP. On fourth, from Northeast. Okay, and then last, a person who was from, he used to speak Tamil. I don't know, he was from maybe Tamil Nadu or he was from any southern state. But most of my students were from Bihar. I also started speaking like a hum. Then my parents were looking like, what happened to her? हम खाना बना देते हैं, हम ये काम कर देते हैं. So ऐसा आ जाता है when you have that company ना. So but I really love speaking in different accent. And one of my neighbor, he was also from Andhra Pradesh. So then also I got the accent like tauda. So I really love making changes in my tone, in my language. Okay, deference. Yeah, Jitin. Okay, so MP वाले कम थे. Okay, deference is something. Yeah. Okay, deference is something. Obeisance. Okay, how can you remember obeisance? You must have heard obedient. You must have heard obedient. Obedient, a person who follows you or follows you blindly. Agyakari. Obedient, Agyakari, who follows you blindly without any second thought. Okay, so that's how you can remember this word obeisance, obedient. And this word, you have to be very careful because many a time people get confused here. Okay, defer, deter. Now, deter is something to prevent. To prevent someone from doing something. Okay, when you prevent someone from doing something, okay, if the person is too much polite or much too polite, sorry. If the person is much too polite is adjective. Before adjective, we use much too. If the person is much too polite, much too humble, much too obedient, then you start taking disadvantages of his behavior. You start preventing himself from doing anything. Okay, so defer is different and deter is different. Got my point? Is it clear? Once again, deter, to prevent, and defer, humble kind of, polite. Is it clear? Soliloquy, you understand? Self-talking, prologue, introduction. Okay, moving to the next question. Question number 17, disastrous. Okay, Dipanshu, sure. Maithili also, thoda, I know. Okay. Amit with option D. Ayush with option D. Dipanshu, Maithili is something like आवत है, खावत है. Dipanshu, am I correct? In Maithili we call it वो तो आवत है, जावत है, खावत है, something like that. Okay, so disastrous is something calamitous. Disastrous, calamity. Calamity is what? Damage. Okay, Dipanshu. Requiem, prayers. Okay, prayers sung by Christians after somebody dies. Requiem. Okay, you can say prayers. Christian prayers. Fuss. Don't make a fuss. Don't make a fuss means don't make a hue and cry. Don't be angry over trivials, over unimportant things. Fuss. Grim, serious face. We have discussed so many times. Fatigue. Okay, Amit. Shagufta with option A, Sai with option A, Ayush Mishra with option A, Amit, Ashu, Bunty, Deepak. Okay, I can see many people opting A. Now Jitin is not responding. What happened? Okay, answer is A. Tiredness, crude, unrefined, raw. Okay, renegade is also kind of apostate. Renegade, that process in which you abandon one religion or one faith and join another religion or another faith. Okay, renegade. In apostate, you abandon one's faith. But in renegade, after abandoning, you join other. That's the difference between renegade and apostate. Bandwagon, something that is in fashion. Okay, and another meaning of wagon to understand, everybody understand, tanga. Surreptitious. Good evening, Vimal. Yeah. Yes, Shagufta, very good. Okay, Bunty with option C, Rupender with option C, Dipanshu with option C, Ashu with option C. I can see many people opting C. Deepak Kumar, Dipanshu, Ashu Mathur, Sarita Sharma. Yes, secretive. The correct answer is C. Recluse, a person who lives by himself. Reticent, taciturn, and reserved, laconic, kam bolne wala. Okay, sonorous. We have already discussed before. Sona Babu की आवाज से रस निकलता है. In the beginning of the relationship. Okay, melodious, sweet, thespian, related to drama. You can say dramatic. Okay, how can you remember? There is... I'm unable to recall what I actually made the mnemonic. I was trying to make some mnemonic, but then I didn't find any mnemonic. There is any sir. I was trying to remember my college days. Okay, in my college, there was a sir, okay, a teacher, and he was so strict. Everyone wants to move out from his class surreptitiously. ठीक है, सर कुछ ज्यादा ही स्ट्रिक्ट थे, तो we always tried to mark our attendance and then we always tried to get away from the class surreptitiously in that sir class, secretly. Reprimand. Yes, Ayush. Excellent. Histrionic, thespian, they are synonyms. Deepak, Dipanshu, Ayush, Rimpa, Amit Anand, Deepak, Ayush, okay. Rebuke is called, yes. Answer is A. Impulse, sudden. Transmigration from one soul to another. Postscript, that we in the short form write PS. Okay. Additional important information. Postscript. Melody. It is not melody. That is different, and melody is different. This is different. This is different. Come on. After this, we have 4 more questions. Aryam with option C, Bunty with option B, Amit Anand with option C, Bunty with option B. Okay, Deepak, Rimpa, Rishabh, Deepak. Okay, Aryam. I can see many people opting C. Ashu with option C, Dipanshu with option C, Amit Anand. Okay, Ashu Mathur, Sai, Harinath with option B. Otherwise, each and everybody opted C, and C is absolutely correct. Malady is illness, bimari. Or you can say something very serious. Malady is something very serious. Tomorrow evening. Tomorrow morning you have marathon, mini marathon of 50 synonyms. And then we will end the synonyms. Tomorrow evening or maybe day after tomorrow morning, you have a surprise. Okay, I hope you will like it. So let's wait for the surprise. Deterrent. Come on. Now you have to tell me. Just now we have discussed deter or deter. What is that? Okay. Science saying, मैं कह रही हूँ साई कह रहे हैं. Okay, Sai is saying, yes, prevent. Yeah, okay, Shagufta has said avert. Very good, Shagufta. Yeah. Okay, so deter is prevent, avert. So deterrent is also same, something that prevents you, that averts you. Okay, so this meaning is clear. Debacle. Debacle is something downfall, or you can say fiasco. A very wonderful word we have, fiasco. Failure. Debacle. Okay, valid. Something that is genuine. Scanty. Yes, Deepak, you are also correct. Deter can be dissuade also. Opposite of persuade. Okay, Ashu with option A, Dipanshu with option A, Shagufta with option A, Jitin Gopal has joined with different ID. Okay. Sandhya with option A, Deepak with option A, Arya with option A, Rishabh, Amit Anand, Bunty, Deepak, Sarita. Okay. Meager is the correct answer. Okay, rest of the words are easy. Scanty is something small in quantity. Tranquil. This word also we have discussed. Train gai. Okay, yes. Shagufta, Rupinder, Kam, Amit Anand, Ashu Mathur, Jitin, Aryam. Okay, Dipanshu, everybody opted. Okay, Sandhya Rajput is not here. She is responding or not? Sarita with option C, yes. Dereliction is again trying to feel the person secluded, trying to feel the person isolated, or you can say abandonment, त्याग देना. Okay, abandon, त्याग देना. Dazzling, very bright. Nemesis, excellent word. This is also one of my favorite words. Nemesis, just punishment. Just punishment. It is usually asked in one-word substitution. One-word substitution, a fair punishment, just punishment. Ma'am, what is the meaning of just punishment? Punishment, that was something like जैसी को तैसा, क्या बोलते हैं उसको? जैसे को तैसा. Okay, tit for tat. Somebody has done wrong to you. Now you have given the same kind of punishment to him also. टेट फॉर टैट, जैसे को तैसा, ठीक है, मतलब आपने द पनिशमेंट वॉज फेयर इनफ, ओके, लाइक जो आपने पनिशमेंट दी वो जायज थी, ऐसा पनिशमेंट देना बनता था. नेमेसिस. Second last, come on, condemn. Okay. Okay. Rupinder Sandhu with option A, Dipanshu with option A, Amit Anand, Sai, Dipanshu, Sandhya, Jitin Gopal with option A, Aryam with option A. Rupinder Sandhu, Shagufta, Ashu Mathur, Rishabh, Sarita, Sandhya Rajput. Yes. Answer is A. Okay. To criticize, to reprimand, to censure, निंदा करना. Okay. Introspection, self analysis, introspection. Islet, small island. Okay. Headstrong, a person who is very determined, very resolute. Okay. Nobody can prevent him from doing something. He has made up his mind. Parsimony. What, Bunty? It was islet. I don't know which word you are talking about. Amlet. Sai with option D. Rupinder Sandhu with option D. Rishabh with option D. Okay. Ashu with option D. Sai, Harinath, Dipanshu, Jitin, Sandhya. Okay. I can see many people opting D. And D is absolutely correct. Okay. Thrifty. Frugal. Miser. Niggard. And economical. So these are the words which show a person who spends less, a person who is close-fisted. Close-fisted. Okay, who doesn't like to spend money a lot. How can you remember? Paras, there is a person Paras. Okay, let's consider. There's any person Paras. He is unwilling to spend his money. So Paras, unwilling to spend his money. Parsimony. Answer is D. Nomad, a person who is itinerant, move from one place to another. Fur, those fine hair. Okay, of animal. Fur. Microbe, you understand? Okay, so that's the end of this session. I hope you people have enjoyed like I did. If you really enjoyed this session, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and make sure you hit the bell icon after subscribing to it. Okay, for all the PDFs, join this Telegram group. Okay, you can find the link from the description box as well. Okay, Aryam got 3 wrong. Aryam, not bad. Thank you, Jitin. Amit Anand, 99.99%, 10 AM. Tomorrow class, okay, mini marathon, 99.99%, 10 AM. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you Aryam, thank you Bunty, thank you everyone for joining this session, and let's meet tomorrow. Till then, take care of yourself and be happy and keep everyone happy. Okay, Namaste, Jai Hind, take care.